Team news for United v Palace. Manchester United will be hoping to welcome at least one player back from injury, as we host Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday. The return of Raphael Varane, and a late appearance from debutant Sofyan Amrabat, during our 1-0 win over Burnley at Turf Moor, eased Erik Ten Hag's concerns about player availability slightly. Lisandro Martinez missed the trip to East Lancashire, with Jonny Evans starting, and starring, in his stead, while Sergio Reguilon was withdrawn late on due to illness, according to the boss. United worked hard to earn a valuable 3 points against Vincent Kompany's newly promoted side, and there was some further good news on Sunday as two recent absentees were pictured training at Carrington. Mason Mount is now back working with the main group after a 5-week absence. The midfielder last featured in August's defeat at Tottenham Hotspur. The former Chelsea man was also pictured training prior to last week's trip to Munich, and his return would provide a major boost ahead of what is a busy period for Ten Hag's men, with a league game against Palace, also at Old Trafford, following hot on the heels of this fixture. Harry Maguire also took part in Sunday's session, after missing the games against Bayern and Burnley. Full-backs Tyrell Malacia, Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are longer-term absentees, while Ahmed and Kobbie Mainoo may count themselves unfortunate to miss out in a competition where younger players are traditionally awarded an opportunity. Alejandro Garnacho and Facundo Pellistri, who were unused substitutes on Saturday, should be fresh options for Ten Hag, and Altay Bayindir could be a possible debutant, if the boss opts to rotate his goalkeepers, as he did in the early rounds of last season's Carabao Cup. Crystal Palace team news. The Eagles are set to be without playmaker Michael Olise, who scored a brilliant injury-time free kick against the Reds in January. The 21-year-old suffered a setback in his recovery from a hamstring issue last week, and reports say he is now likely to be missing until after the October international break. Summer signings Jefferson Lerma, thigh, and Mateus Franca, back, are sidelined, while Nawiru Ahamada is also a doubt in midfield. Roy Hodgson is having to be creative with his options further up the field, as he monitors Odsonne Edouard's hamstring. "We don't have many players at the moment, that's the problem," said the Palace boss. "In defence we have options, which is good, but when you move forwards into midfield and up front, and especially if Odsonne Edouard's hamstring is a problem, we don't have options that would give me a choice to give some players a rest and maybe see some other players. We'll do our best, we'll be as organised as we were today, and hopefully some of the players who get a chance to play will show me, we're better than you think." James Tomkins has been struggling with a minor injury, but fellow centre-back Mark Guehi returned during Saturday's goalless draw against Fulham. Dean Henderson could be in line for an early return to Old Trafford following his departure in summer. The former United goalkeeper is yet to make his Palace debut but has been on the bench in recent weeks.